Hi guys, it's Chippy from ultrabooknews.com here, and in this video I've got a pretty special product to show you. It's something you're never going to be able to buy, and you'll never see a full review of it because actually anyone that has this is under NDA right now, and it is a developer preview of the next generation Ultrabook. This is an Ivy Bridge Ultrabook with touch, Windows 8 and a whole bunch of sensors inside, and we've got it as part of the Ultimate Coder Ultrabook Challenge, a competition that's being run by Intel. You can see information on our website and on Intel's website, where over the next 6 weeks developers, 6 developer teams are building software for this very platform, and as a judge, myself and 3 others get this to basically test the software out on. We're also allowed to show you the device, do a few demos. I can't tell you exactly what's inside it, although a lot of details have been released already and a lot of the details will be pretty obvious. So I'm going to do an unboxing of this now and just show you around and give you an idea of what a touch Windows 8 sensor packed Ultrabook is going to look like when they launch in October 2012. Let's take a look. Okay, let's have a look at this. It's a reference design, as I mentioned, so this is not something you're going to be able to buy in the shop. So what Intel have done is created a design that allows developers and independent software vendors to develop their software before the next generation of Ultrabooks launch with Windows 8 in October. It's also here as a device that's obviously going to show up at trade shows, so you're likely to see this in a lot of demos. I'll mention again, NDA, I can't tell you exactly what's inside this in terms of components, but we already know it's an Ivy Bridge Core i7 Ultrabook with touch, 5-finger multi-touch. We've got a whole bunch of sensors inside. We've got GPS, we've got compass, we've got magnemometer, we've got gyroscope, and all sorts of stuff. So obviously, as this isn't a production device, the packaging is fairly basic, although actually a little bit nicer than I thought it might be. This hasn't been opened by us yet. Don't expect to see any CDs and safety notices and anything in here. This is probably just the power here. Yep, this is the power unit here. But let's go straight into the device and take a look around it, and maybe talk a little bit around some of the features that you'll see in these devices come Windows 8 launch in October 2000. So let's take this out of the packaging here. It is branded Ultrabook, and it looks like no one's actually had their hands on this one yet. Let me just take all the paper and packaging off. It's a device we're going to have for a while. We're under NDA at the moment, but eventually I'll probably be able to give you some performance information on this one. But those of you that are paying attention to Ivy Bridge Ultrabooks, you'll know the performance differences between this and the first generation of Ultrabooks with Sandy Bridge. Actually, a very nicely finished device. It's supposed to be a reference design, and I think I saw a version of this at CeBIT 2012 this year in March, and again when I was there I said it looked very complete, as almost like it could actually be sold, but I don't think you're going to see this on the shelves. But anyway, let's have a look around at the device. It is nice and light. It's not super light, it's not as light as that Z830 behind me there, which is 1.1, I'm guessing 1.3, 1.4 kilos here. Ivy Bridge Core i7 inside, SSD. This is a rubberized finish on the top with a really smart Ultrabook rubberized raised logo there, which is really nice. Intel logo on the bottom right there. And there's a bunch of stickers on the bottom. I dare say they are warnings for lack of safety, approval, etc., etc. Let's just have a look in the device. And this is the touchscreen here, 5-finger multi-touch on this. We've got a webcam, and let me give you the details on the actual sensors that are in this. We have got, and I'm reading this from script, GPS, gyro, accelerometer, ambient light sensor, compass, NFC, so near field communications is in this one. Obviously we've got the trackpad, and the webcam. Windows 8 installed on this as well, so we're going to get a good feel for how this works with Windows 8. It isn't the highest quality finish on the actual casing there, but remember that's not so important in this case, is it? Power button in the middle, speakers left and right, keyboard actually not too bad at all actually. Separate mouse pad and mouse buttons, nothing to get too excited about. We've got USB 3 here, we've got an Ethernet, no, this is a mini HDMI port here, power in there. On the other side, another USB 3 and a headphone port there. It's not no removable battery on there. And just out of shot there, I'll tell you what's on the back. A whole load of warnings from the software development team of Intel. Nothing there that tells us anything special. Core i7 3667U is the processor inside. So let's switch it on and see if it works. So here we are, we've logged into Windows 8 with my Hotmail account, and everything seems to be syncing up slowly. Important things to show you is that the multi-touch is working. It's a glossy screen here, but this is the developer. Oh, there's some really old photos there. Very smooth. Windows 8 I've found to be pretty smooth on most platforms actually. I've even tested it on Atom, and it's pretty damn quick. So everything's working there. There's the desktop. Here's my website. If you need to know more, Ultrabook News. Oh, that's nice and smooth to zoom in there as well. If you need to know more about Ultrabook News and the Ultimate Coder Ultrabook Challenge, check out ultrabooknews.com. There's also information on the Intel website as well. But that's about it for just showing you quickly around the developer preview of the touchscreen sensor-packed Windows 8 Ultrabook that'll be coming to shops in about October 2012. We're using this to judge software that's being developed for the Ultimate Coder Ultrabook Challenge, which is going on over the next 5 or 6 weeks, and you'll see us testing out various bits of software, and I'll be very interested to see what the development teams actually come up with for a device like this. It's really, really exciting to see touch on a very high quality laptop here, and to think about the way the sensors are going to be used. But let's see how the pricing is going to be, of course, in October. That might be, well, it's not going to be low cost, but it's going to be premium, I think, to start with, before we see devices going mainstream. There's going to be different styles of touchscreen device as well. You won't just get the laptop style, you get removable screens, so you'll have a tablet style as well. You'll also have convertibles, and I'm sure there'll be slider versions as well. So this is Chippy with ultrabooknews.com. Thanks for watching. Check out ultrabooknews.com for more info on Ultrabooks. We've got the Ultrabook database, and of course don't forget to check us out on Twitter, Google+, and on Facebook. Thanks to Intel for sending this developer preview Ultrabook to us, and good luck to everyone in the Ultimate Coder Ultrabook Challenge.